So right now I would only say interface is a contract, or in interface you declare the method which you want to expose to the outside the world. Benefit is if you expose your functionality to the interface and someone wants to use the implementation, no need to know detail about it, right? So interface is one way to provide abstraction to the end user. That's correct. But in Java 8, before Java 8 in interface, you can only declare the method. Declare the method means you can declare only abstract method. Am I right? Hmm. But in Java 8, you can declare the method. You can also add static method. What? In Java 8, I said you can add static method. Clear? And you can also declare a method where you can give the default definition. But if you want to give the default definition in the interface, you have to use default keyword. So my dear friend, in Java, default keyword is used at two places. You use with the interface to make the method default, and you use in switch also. Any question, query, if anybody has? No?
So basically, Java 8 is you're not just having abstract method, you can also have default methods.
And static method. Great.
Did you say you can provide implementation the default method in the interface?
Yeah. Default method means it has default implementation, default definition. I said like that.
Okay.
Agindra.
Yes, please, I am here. Go ahead.
So what about variables? Can they still be non-final variables, or they still
No,
are
no.
final?
Variable concept is same.
Okay.
Variables in interface, variables are by default public, static, and final. It is. Make sense?
Yes. Yes.
A second. What I'm doing, I can make the diagram, but let me try again. Java 8 it. Actually, I have a lot of diagram. I don't know where it is. Java 8.
I have so many files.
Yeah, so many files. Problem is, normally I work somewhere, right? So whenever session, is there, I jump into it. That's also okay. Oh, what is this? This is Java 8 features. In Java 8, first feature was default method was introduced in interface, right? Second thing is functional interface. Then we can talk about Lambda expression, method references, stream API. So this is the sequence, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope got it.
So this is what we're going to be learning in this Java 8 session.
Yeah. Okay. Let you see this diagram, guys. It will
Yeah,
save my time.
functional interface.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the definition of the functional interface.
Okay.
Interface which contains exactly one abstract method is called functional interface. Clear? But it can have any number of static method and default method. I hope I'm making myself clear. To see, one
Yeah.
is abstract, one is functional interface or not. Guys, think and tell me. Zoom one. This is
No,
functional. No,
no,
it
this
is.
is
It is.
It
It
is
is.
functional.
is
It
it?
is functional
It
interface.
is
Why?
functional. Yes.
Because in this wide run, a semicolon is an abstract method. Because in interface, when you declare a method and you don't give the definition, by default it is public and abstract. You know, in interface, when you declare a method and you don't provide access specifier, it is public, right? And at the same time, it is abstract also because you don't have definition. But we have another method, cool. Cool has curly bracket open and close, and curly bracket open and close is called definition. You know, so when you write curly bracket open and close, it is called definition. Sometime definition.
So is it still a definition even if it doesn't have anything in it, even if like the open and close bracket is empty?
Yeah. Empty means it is empty definition, right? So when you write a function, when you write a method, you can give the empty definition also by giving by writing curly bracket open and close.
So for
Make sense?
functional interface, you can only have one abstract method, but you can have other methods that
Default
break
and
the
yeah.
definition.
Default and static method could be there.
Oh,
Still, it
okay. I
would
did
be
not
abstract.
know. Okay.
Point number one is clear. Point number two. Point number two is saying the issue. Point number two. In point number two, we don't have any abstract method. The point number two is not a functional interface. Is it right? Because in two, you have only
You have a
default
definition.
method definition. Similarly,
Only default.
point number three is also not a functional interface because you have one static method and no abstract method at all. Fine, done. I hope you don't have any confusion regarding this.
That
That's
makes sense.
fine. That makes I have
sense.
one question.
Most welcome.
So, like, even if the one interface has abstract method, but it does not have a way which can be where you cannot give implementation in another class, can still be qualified as a functional interface, where it only has like one definition, one declaration which you only have to use.
Yeah. If you have functional interface and you implement in a class, please mute yourself. No, one thing I'm telling you, I don't know. I told you many times, we should use headphone. If you use headphone, no background noise is coming. Otherwise, you cannot talk to me, right? Clear? So in interface, whatever when you implement interface, so in implementation class, you have to give the definitions of only those methods which are abstract. That's it. So when you implement Zoom, you have to give the definition of run for sure. Default, it is up to you whether you want to override, sorry, or
You
you
sure
want to
you
use
don't
those
have
things.
corona?
No. Corona, I don't scare about the corona. Honestly, I'm telling you, corona is all about immune system, right? Yeah, honestly,
That's
I'm telling
right.
you because
Mhm.
I travel a lot, find my native place and all, right? So it's okay. Corona is all about immune system. So I think
You
it
have
only
a good immune
attack.
system?
Yeah, immune system. I have good immune system. I know that, okay? Because like,
You're right.
so so we should not afraid with corona at all. Simple as that. Because
Yeah.
in beginning, oh my God, people were very scared about it. Honestly, I'm telling you, I'm very confident about the health,
It's
and you
just a
should,
flu.
right?
It's just a flu, like
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, exactly. Actually, it depend on age, right? Somebody is like more than 50 years, 55 years. So
And
normally they don't have.
if you have other chronic disease, then it can be a problem.
Exactly. You are right. Okay, let me jump to the next. The marker interface we talked about yesterday, an interface which does not have anything, right? Interface with blank, right? It does not have any method declaration. It is called marker interface. Your question is, if we design the interface and it does not have anything, then what is the use of it? Why we design the marker interface? That's your question, right? But in here, you see, I have many marker interface: serializable, clonable, remote, event listener, random access, single thread model, many more, which I don't know. Hmm? So this, of course, I will let you know. Not right now. After some time, when I might be teaching you serialization. Anybody have idea about serialization?
No, we didn't study serialization.
Okay. Serialization is the process using which you can transfer a Java object over the network. Suppose you have two application, application A and application B, and both the application wants to exchange the data. You can do with serialization, right?
Mhm.
And reverse process of serialization is called deserialization. Serialization is one of the very cool concept of Java. It is used a lot, right? I can tell you some technology where it is used a lot. Uh, for like JMS, Java Messaging Services, Message Broker, Enterprise Java Bean, right? And recently, I have seen the use of the serialization in Redis server. Have you heard about Redis caching? R E
No, I don't
D
know what
I
that is.
S.
No.
Okay, this is my agenda, caching. So we'll
Mm-hmm.
talk about distributed caching, and that is called Redis server. There are many distributed caching. Okay, so that will come in the advanced Java. Clear? Right now, we are just learning A for apple, right?
Mhm.
Your literature will come soon. That's great. Let's jump to the next topic. Oh, today, A, I'm not teaching today anybody, right? My slide is teaching you. That's correct. Hmm.
Yes.
Lambda, Lambda expression. Anonymous class. A class without name is called anonymous class. How to make anonymous class? In order to make anonymous class, you must have either. Oh my God, you can say this is the same thing which I taught you yesterday. Hmm? Either interface or class. Oh, can you make anonymous class itself? No, no, no. Why? If you
No,
want to
because
make
you have
an
to
anonymous,
create a new.
yeah, exactly. If you want to make an anonymous class, you need either interface or
Class.
class. That's great. So, guys, if you see, you can make an anonymous class with the help of interface, right? So, this is my vehicle. Vehicle is the interface where we have public void run method, and this method have no definition, right? And if you want to make a class RD, you can implement vehicle and you can override the abstract method which is inherited from this interface, public void run. Make sense? So RD is an anonymous class? No at all, because RD is a named class, right? It has a name. Hmm?
Mhm.
This is a similar question. You know? I can say, hey Benji, what's your name is? Benji would say, are you mad? Hmm?
No.
No, okay, okay. I just want to ensure he's in the session or not, right? He's in the session. Okay, that's cool. Oh, hey, you see this new vehicle? Like here, if I said new vehicle semicolon, meaning is, hey, I'm creating an object of vehicle. Am I right? New vehicle means I'm creating an object of vehicle, right? I'm instantiating vehicle. You cannot instantiate the vehicle. Why? Because vehicle is
Because the
an
interface.
interface. An interface you cannot instantiate. Now here I'm doing new vehicle parenthesis curly bracket open and close. Wow, what I did? New vehicle parenthesis curly bracket open and close. It means I am not making an object of vehicle. I am making an object. Somebody is eating something. Hmm? Chips. Like here, I'm creating.
Creating anonymous class.
I
Yeah,
think
I'm
is that you?
creating an. Yeah, that's fine. New vehicle parenthesis curly bracket open and close and semicolon. It means I'm creating an anonymous class. Hey, I'm creating an object of anonymous class which is implementing vehicle. So if you are creating a class, an anonymous class, and you are implementing vehicle. So new here you are doing two things parallel, my dear. You are creating an anonymous class and instantiating it. Am I right? So anonymous class cannot exist independently. If you want to make an anonymous class, you have to instantiate at the same time. Yes, you know.
Yes.
When you design an anonymous class, you have to instantiate at the same time. So here I'm designing an anonymous class which is implementing vehicle, and since it is implementing vehicle, vehicle has a method declaration. So we have to give the implementation of it. Any question, query if anybody has? No.
Hmm.
I'm just
Not
moving to the
fun.
next. Same thing. Cool, right? New vehicle, this class we are creating on the fly. Hello, we are making an object of the class which implement vehicle interface. That is the correct definition of it. Hello, here we are making an object of class which implements vehicle interface. That's correct. So here, if you are creating an object of the class which is implementing vehicle, so right side, left side, you have to use vehicle, right? Because it is it does not have any type, right? So if right side does not have any type, then you have to store the reference of it in its super interface, a super class, whatever you say. Make sense? And if you want to call the method run, what you need to do? Interface dot run. Hey, run is in run in vehicle. Then sorry, in vehicle interface, and you definition will come from the right side. Done. Next slide. My dear friends, in interface, when you are making anonymous
A
class
real
with the
quick question about the previous one. So it's not so. What yesterday when you showed us the example, it was on the interface, but it doesn't just have to be interface. We could also do this on a class.
yeah, you can do with class also.
Okay.
That class has to be abstract class.
No. Class could be anything. Class could be abstract. It could be a concrete class, right? You know, we have two kind of classes in Java. One is called abstract class. Second one is called
Concrete.
concrete class. So it could be anything. Like here, guys, I'm just making new slides for you. Interface, runner. You have to tell me you understand or not, right? Public, wide, wow, right? And this wow is taking integer x and it is returning integer. It's okay. Can I say it is functional interface? Yeah. If it is functional interface, you can use this notation also. This notation will give you the compile time error. When? When your
When you
runner is not a functional interface, then it will give you the error. So it's kind of what check which you are putting it, right? So annotation is my agenda. Anything is start with at, that is called annotation. I will teach you what annotation is, what different type of annotations, and how you can design your custom annotation. This is my agenda. I'll teach you this.
So the purpose of annotation is just to guide you for errors, because I'm trying to think out why do we need annotation?
That is it is kind of precautions. If you do some mistake, this notation will highlight you. Hey,
Oh,
you are doing
okay, yeah.
mistake. Please look into it.
All
So
right.
this is the one. This is the only. This is the one use of it. But this is not the only use of it, right? We have many use of it, right? Once advanced Java starts, you will see annotation daily, new annotations, right? So right now, this annotation is a friend for a. This annotation is friend for whom? Compiler. This annotation assists to whom? It is this annotation assists to whom?
Programmer.
Answer is compiler. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And compiler assists whom? Programmer.
Yeah.
It means you are right. This annotation assists whom? Compiler. That's cool. And I'm just making a complete class. Complete means concrete class. Runner main. And you can write the main method, right? Public static void main. Public static void main is the starting point of the program. Main is called by main thread, right? And here, can I write like this, guys? Dot main. It is correct. Yep. Main you can use as a method, and main you can use as a parameter also. It is a perfectly acceptable syntax. It may be weird, but it is acceptable. Got it? Yep. And here, can I write like this? Runner here.
The first time to
First, yeah, you will see like this. Reason? I told you, right? You know OCA, OCP, Oracle Certified Associate Programmer. There is a certification for OCA and OCP, right? Core Java, very
Okay.
popular certification is. Yeah, yeah. I think before 8 months, I was involved in OCA, OCP certifications. So
Mhm.
people were used to come to me, and after taking my training for 1 month, they were able to get the certification. Are you following
Mhm.
me? There you
Yeah.
need this kind of weird thing. New? Wow. Hey, can you help me? What reference? And here you can, you see you have to remember the syntax, right? Semicolon. No? So I am making anonymous class with the help of functional interface. Which method we have to override, guys? Public.
The
Whoa, whoa.
Public. Why? Wow. And when you override the method, the parameter name could be anything. Please remember it. Like
when
in my,
you're overriding it, do you need to make sure it's the same, like
yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah,
parameterized, so it also needs to say
yeah, yeah,
nx?
yeah. You have to override it. Why? Because when you implement interface, this abstract method is inherited. So you have to give the definition of it for sure. You know the core
Mhm.
Java, right? And
Yeah.
here, parameter type should be same and variable name could be anything, right?
Mhm.
Hello. Papa means dad.
The return type should be also the same.
Yeah, type should be same, but variable name doesn't matter. It could be anything, right?
No, I'm saying the return type too. It should be the same.
Yeah, yeah, it must be same. Otherwise, compiler will not allow, right?
Plain.
And here,
Mhm.
what I'm going to do is return 100 into kappa. So whatever variable you are passing, you have to just multiply it, right?
Mhm.
So here you are creating an anonymous class and overriding the method and creating instance of it. Right? Oh my God, so many things. Creating an anonymous class, overriding the method and instantiating it. Later, you'll get the address of RP is best pointing to the object of anonymous class, and you can call the method wow, right? And what you can pass, whatever you pass, right? It will multiply with the 100
100.
and result you can print it, right?
Yes. This is our result.
System dot add dot println. I hope it is clear to you. Result equals to plus result.
Result.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good. Oh, we are cool. We understand this much.
Mhm.
My slide is ready. Let's make another slide. It will not take time. It is copy paste, and copy paste. Done. Look here, try to understand. This is a anonymous class based on
Function.
functional interface. I am highlighting
Functioning.
it because anonymous class could be based on class. It
Based
could
on
be based on non-functional interface also. I'm talking about a special case. This is anonymous class based on functional interface. Yeah. If you have anonymous class based on functional interface, please remember it. What is it? If you have anonymous class based on functional interface, then this anonymous class can be expressed as, can be write as lambda expression. Oh my God. What is the prerequisite for lambda expression, guys?
Yes.
Your anonymous class must be based on functional
function.
interface.
Yes.
Okay.
You have anonymous class which is not based on functional interface. It is based on uh, class,
Class.
abstract class.
Yeah.
Then you cannot write as a lambda. Oh, what is the prerequisite to write lambda
Expression.
expression? What is the prerequisite in JavaScript? Same thing. We say, lambda function or fat arrow function, right? We'll talk on that. Fat, FAT, arrow function. But in Java 8, we say lambda expression. Doesn't matter. Name doesn't matter. Okay. Hope you got the prerequisite for lambda expression. Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Function, arrow, and what is it?
Oh, that is JavaScript. JavaScript. Fat arrow function, right?
Okay, that arrow function.
Yeah, Lambda function. So you forget it. Why? I will teach you that thing in core Java. Sorry, in JavaScript and TypeScript. Hmm? Hey, I'm full stack developer, right? I will teach you front end, back end, and middleware, all everything. You know, full stack in the market. When you apply for the job, they are looking for full stack. You know, full stack developer.
Yeah, that's what
Yes.
they're looking for.
Ah, yeah. And our training is for that. Okay. We are going to learn back end, middleware, front end, everything.
Now, what comes in middleware?
Middleware, anything which comes in front end and back end. Let me give you the examples. Like your Spring Boot, struts, JSF, JMS, Kafka, you know, Ready server, anything which is which you placed in between front end and database. You know, GSP servlet,
And
GSPs.
is only database. Oh,
Backend is only database, which comes into which basically that is the last layer actually, which is used to persist your data in database. But between front end and back end, some technology comes, right? That is called middleware. GSP solid you can also include in middleware,
hmm.
right?
Yes.
So
GSP, even though
I decide the technology is just what is called the front end because it's confusing.
front end,
Front-end.
front end means the interface through which user interact with the application. For example, HTML, CSS,
Mhm.
Angular, no, Angular, React.js, Vue, right? These are the technology for front end,
Okay.
right? The technology which allows you to interact with the application directly, that is called front end. Front end will always talk to back end, and sorry, middleware, and middleware will always talk to
Right.
back end. Clear?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So Lambda
I
expression,
have a
the
question.
Lambda,
I have a question. Here we are using the functional interface, right? So yesterday I was trying with a class rather than the functional interface. So my question was that instead of the functional interface, if we go with the class, does that class has to be abstract class?
no, no, no,
No, it can be anything.
no. It could be anything.
Because here we are using abstract method, right? Inside into
No. See, in order to make an anonymous class, you can use anything. It could be interface, it could be functional interface, it could be abstract class, it could be non-abstract class, concrete class. It could be anything. Got
so
it?
it's all about overriding the method in the class, right?
Exactly. You
Okay.
you can think like that, right? Hello.
Yes.
Now, see, if I have anonymous class based on functional interface, then you can write is a lambda expression. How? Like if you do observation, so in this I know somebody is asking, hey, when you ask questions, guys, just ask, right? Don't put on the chat. REST API and microservices are part of the syllabus too. His question is, let me put on the syllabus. Why I'm not able to copy it? Guys, can you see this question? REST API and microservices is a part of syllabus 2. Answer is yes and yes. No? Yep. I will teach you microservices and REST API. Plus, you can add one more thing.
Mhm.
SOAP web service.
Mhm.
Got it? So we have three things very popular nowadays: REST API, SOAP web service, and microservice. Guys, A, if it is a functional interface, guys, then what common thing is like if it is functional interface,
Mm-hmm.
so in runner we have wow, but whatever you have this, like this and this will be common, yes or no?
Yes.
In case of functional interface, see observation, what duplicate thing we are doing. If it is functional interface, if it is public int AU, so here you will have public int AU for sure. Yep, right?
Hmm.
So Java Lambda expression says if you have an anonymous class on based on functional interface, please cut this much. What? Runner RP. If it is runner, it will be runner. Delete this, and delete this much. What you write? It says you just write your input and definition. Forget about other thing. What? You got it? What is he saying? Hmm.
Yes.
Sir, Lambda expression is saying why you are wasting your time? Why you are not using shortcut, short form? How? Runner, you have to digest it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you see RP equals, so don't
New.
write new runner because if it is runner, so it is new runner, and if left side runner has public int out, it is you can start with the parameter. Can you see this?
Int
Hmm.
pepper.
You can write int papa. It's looking nice to say papa,
Mm-hmm.
and int papa.
Then
After that, here you can
Return.
use
arrow.
bracket. You see, int
Arrow.
papa bracket arrow operator and curly
Mm-hmm.
bracket open and close.
Hmm.
And here you can write semicolon. Done. You have to just focus on input parameter, then arrow operator, curly bracket open and close. This. You have to always think like this, right? And here you can write return
So that writes it
Very good.
for
100
you.
into. Actually, it makes your syntax compact, and you will see
Okay.
the more benefit of it. You see?
Yeah, it makes very concise. Concise.
Yeah, makes very concise, and it will really help you in functional programming. I will show you. I can show you very complex code, in 1 or 2 line. I will show you a lot of example because I am using Java 8 in my projects, right? I don't know. I told you many times, right? Right now I am working apart from the training. I am working in the projects also, right? In one place, I am working as a full stack Java developer, full time. Got it? So training, you can say it is my part-time job. Hmm? Hmm. The reason, what I believe is, if you are not working in the industry, right? If you are not working in the industry, you cannot make ready for the industry. Yes, you know. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, because you know, if you are not working in the company, then how you can come to know how industry works? Yes, you know.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are not working in the company, you cannot upgrade yourself. Yes, you know. In company, there are many people working all together, right? You can work as a part of team. Clear?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what.
So that's why I'm saying if you ask some question regarding industry, company, performance, then you'll come to know my knowledge. Honestly, I'm telling you. So that's what I'm saying. Otherwise, if you don't ask questions, whatever is coming in my mind, I can teach you. That's it. Fine. So that's what I'm saying. Whenever you think any question comes, let me know. Hmm. Again,
I
this,
have a,
that, this,
I
that.
have a lot of questions about the industry, but I don't want to interfere with the class. We don't have.
So
Maybe we
no, no,
can
no. You
always
can
do it
ask.
after
No,
class.
no, no. That we can do, but you can ask questions slowly, right? Suppose you have 20 questions. So one day you ask one question. That's fine. Because if you ask question, do you think when you ask questions, you will be wasting time of other people? I don't think so.
No.
Everybody would get the benefit of it. What do you say?
True.
And I'm telling you, if you ask question, it will not take much time. So from tomorrow, you start to ask one question in the beginning. That's fine. Unless and until your question is finished.
Any question, regardless whether it's close to the topic we are in. We can always reserve it until the end of the topic.
Issue, no issue. Like here, I'm the Persian. Nobody can deviate from me. Okay, you can ask question anytime. Okay, and I'll ensure you'll get the benefit. Okay, it's
Uh,
okay. We can I can discuss your question tomorrow. I'll ask, right? What's your name?
Modest.
Oh, modest. Okay, cool. Hey, this is clear how you can convert any anonymous class into lambda expression.
Then I could-
Mm-hmm.
This is clear. And this you have to just think backward. Integer papa, you say, hey, this is just method definition. Input parameter, arrow operator, question mark, curly bracket open and close, and this is the definition. Like here, this is the shortcut or compact form of this. Yeah. Now, same thing I can write in other way also. See, guys, lambda says in parameter, right? In parameter, a data type is optional because Java can see the data type from the runner. Yes, you know. I want to see what is the data type of my parameter. I can see left side or not. I can see it, right? Hmm. So data type is optional in the parameter. Let me write it. It is optional. You write or not doesn't matter. Optional, right? So how you can write the same thing? Please help me. I'm going to write. Let me write runner
Mm-hmm.
rp. You know, here you can write only papa, and this is also valid. And like when you write the, I'm telling you, I would not recommend you to watch the recording. I would say go and you try the same thing yourself because watching recording you can only understand the thing for a short time, but you will never get confidence and you will forget after some time. That's why.
Will
This
not
is
having will not having int not will it like won't it mess up the typing? Like
no
if
no
if
no
you
no
put the
no no.
string.
It is always referring left side runner. If you want to know the data type of the papa, where you have to go?
Run,
Compiler will look into the left side.
so it'll go to the
Runner.
interface.
Exactly, man. That's why you are not writing it, right?
Okay.
Another thing, Java 8 says if you have only one parameter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you can omit the parenthesis also. When? When you can omit the parenthesis?
When you only have one.
Yeah, only one parameter. If one parameter, then omit what? Parenthesis.
So I have a question of that.
Yes, please.
Suppose this method is supposed to perform complex tasks like reading a file from remote area. Can we throw exception on this using Lambda expression, or it won't give me errors?
No, no, you can do it.
Is it available to catch exceptions if I'm working on some complex? It has to be, perform some.
See, everything is possible. Lambda does not have any restriction. The restriction is it is based on only function interface. Apart from that, you can do anything. What is it? You can do anything. Done. Hmm. Yes. So guys, can you move ahead?
Yeah.
Look, this is the first form.
Lambda function.
Yeah, this is the first form of the. This is not lambda. You should say it is anonymous, right? This
Mm-hmm.
anonymous. First time you are transforming over here. What is this? This is the second form of, sorry, first form of lambda expression. And then you don't. It is only. Sorry, you don't want to write the data type. So this is the third form of it.
Third form.
That's second form. I'm sorry. So first representation, second representation for anonymous. No. Yep. Fourth one is this one where you can omit parentheses also. I hope I'm making myself clear. Yes, it's too clear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
That's
going
so
slowly,
sweet.
slowly. Yeah.
It looks cool.
Yeah, yeah. I'm only popular for making paintings, right?
I'm
Just
looking how
just
I'm looking how the code becomes too small for the same thing,
yep.
performing the same task. You know.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to make more smaller. Let's see. Last representation of it, that is fifth. What this last representation says, you know, again last representation, it is saying if in your, please listen to me carefully, in your function definition only you have one statement. Can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
In function definition, curly bracket open and close is called definition of the function. I should not say function. I'm sorry for it. In Java, we should always say method, behavior, operation, right? Not
Mm-hmm.
function. Function we say in JavaScript. Fine. Terminology. Like here, in this method definition, how many statement we have? Only one statement, right? So what is it?
Mhm.
You write
We have
lambda
one.
expression, and lambda has only one statement in its definition. Then you can omit the curly bracket also. What? You can write runner rp equals to, please help me, papa, one curly bracket, na? So what we can omit, man? You can omit curly bracket open and close, and return also. It's not required. It is understood. You can just write 100 into papa. Oh,
Wow.
oh my God. Eh, here right side is you are creating anonymous class. You are overriding wow method, and in wow method definition you are returning 100 into papa. Oh my God. This become very compact. What do you say?
That's right.
That's very compact. Yeah.
Second,
Very cool.
third, and fifth. Second, third, fourth, and fifth all are the same. Oh my God. Hmm? This is all about lambda expression. It's clear to you?
Yes.
Lambda has a lot of use. I will show you. Fine. So guys, if you understand this much, can I jump to the next?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, let's see some practical example. Here, new. I want to show the example of lambda. Same example I can show you first. It was runner. Sorry. Runner main. Like here I can make interface player, and player can have a method public void, sorry, integer run. Run is taking integer number. Hmm? Yeah, you see my speed? Editor magic, right? This side you can write player, no player, new. I'm doing something? No at all. Oh, hey, how is possible? After
Control
that you
space.
press new control space bar. Yep. Oh, nice. No? So what I can do, guys, if I'm moving fast, let me know. Nobody is saying, nobody is supposed to say you are fast.
Well, this
You
one
can
is
stop
just
me.
this one's just a normal
Not much.
anonymous class. So
Not much. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
This is anonymous class, and
Mhm.
somebody is saying, hey, once I learn lambda expression, I hate anonymous class. Oh, so what you can do? You delete this much, right?
Yep.
Hmm? Delete this, and here you use arrow operator, and last you can use semicolon and delete it. Oh, and this is player one, and you can make it player two. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make the third form of it. Third form is saying don't use parenthesis data type, you can omit it. That's fine. Fourth form says if there is only one parameter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you can omit parenthesis also.
Yep.
Oh, fifth form says if you have only one statement in the method definition,
Can omit the
close
curly
one,
open
You
curse.
return.
then you can return,
Eliminate
delete,
return.
return, curly, yeah, everything. Oh, nice, done. So I'm able to, I know it's fast, but I hope you understand because same thing already I had explained to you on the diagram.
I'll
Clear?
have I'll have to
Clear.
practice this after this session.
Yeah. What do you say?
Oh, I just said I'll have to practice typing like that after
Yeah.
class.
Typing. Don't watch recording. Don't read any book, but don't forget to type the program.
What's the difference between player 3 and player 4?
No difference.
No difference.
Oh, sorry.
Parentheses.
Bracket. There's no bracket on no.
Oh my God, you guys are now smart. Like here in player 4, you only you have one statement, right? In that case, parenthesis, this parenthesis and curly bracket, sorry, and this curly bracket and this return keyword are optional. Done. Make sense, guys? It will become very weird when you pass interface as a parameter. I don't know. Have you read in the class core Java passing interface as a parameter? Let me show you. Passing interface as a parameter. So here I have one more option for you guys, right? So normally in session I normally take care for everybody. If anybody have any concern, any problem, right? Because everybody has different pace, different label, right? So guys, I cannot talk to each and every people in the session because of big batch. So if anybody has any concern, I can share my number. You can buzz me, right? If you really want to learn all those things, I will help you. Clear? Hmm. But you let
Have
me know.
direct. Do we have your direct number? We can text you, or
We can use the WhatsApp. We can
You
contact
guys
you.
you can guys can either buzz in the group or you can directly text me as well. Not a problem.
okay.
In weekdays, you might get late reply, but in weekend I'll give a reply fast because in weekdays normally I may be in the session, right? Or maybe on my work. So let's go ahead. Hey, what I forget it. Passing interface as a parameter. So here I can make a static method. Why, man? Because main is static and main can call other static method only. Clear? Method name is printa. Printa is a method, and this printa is taking player as an interface as a parameter. Hey, can you do that?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, don't confuse with this. This variable name could be anything, right? Mango, banana, apple, anything, right? And normally I write the same as class name, so don't confuse. So see this interface has a method. What method, man? Run.
Run.
Run,
Yeah.
and you can pass the number, whatever number you pass, it will multiply that number with 100, right? Because when you
Mhm.
when you call the interface method, this interface will be always connected with definition, right? So when you call this method run, it will go and take the definition and multiply the number, pass number with 100 and return the value of it. Result is fine, and you can print it. Anybody have any question, query, any confusion? No at all. Yeah, you want to pass this number as a parameter also? Somebody is saying yes, I want to pass this number as a parameter also. So can I write the same thing, or you got, or it become complex? No. When you call the printer, you can pass the interface as well as number of which you want to perform calculation. Guys, I make
So
you confused?
I have a quick question. So at the bottom we're using on the left side we're using player one, player two, player three, but on the static interface we're just using player dot run. We're just passing user and then
This is the
dot run.
parameter. This address you can pass into it. This is
Right.
different and this is different. Okay.
Okay.
This is the reference, right? This
Mm-hmm.
address you can pass into it. This is one variable and this is another
Another.
variable.
Okay. So it just takes the int run. It doesn't look at the top variable.
Yeah.
It just goes directly to the.
Let me
Uh,
call it. See,
Why is the declaration
here,
interface? Oh,
pardon.
oh, okay, it's on top.
Interface on top.
Oh, that's
Let,
what.
let, let, let me call the method. Like here, if you want to call printer, you can pass player one. So when you pass player one is pointing to this object, right? You think in your mind, player one is holding this object reference, and this object reference you are passing to this method, right? And here you have to pass the number also, the number which you want to multiply with it, right? So you pass 5 goes to here, and player one means this definition, this object, right? This object goes to in this. Mhm. Then you are saying, hey player interface, I want to call the method run, and you are passing num means 5. The 5 goes here, right? Hello. Then 5 you pass and 5 will come over here. So 100 into 5. So what it will print, man? 500. Make sense? Or you got confused?
well, And to run that, you have where you're putting it in. I was gonna say, won't you have to like ask the user to put in a number?
I'm expert in that.
Yeah.
Somebody saying, I want to take
I
input. This
saw
is just
that.
cup of tea for me. Sys
Scanner.
out. Yep. Sys out. Enter. Number, please, right? Number.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. So you can use integer. That's fine, man. You can do it. This is okay, right? Anytime you can do it. New scanner system.in dot next int, right? Got it? Yep. I marked everything done. So you can pass it. That's fine. Now it is coming from the keyboard. Can I try if allowed to me?
Yes.
Hello. This num and this num is conflicting, so you can make it pnum. It's fine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shall I try?
Yeah.
Yes.
What output will come when you call the printer? You are passing pnum. Pnum means don't know. But
Mm-hmm.
whatever number you pass, this number is going to be multiplied with 100 and return it. Let's try. I'm going to pass 9 as a parameter because I want result as a 900. Done. Any confusion?
No.
No at all. Guys, this become very weird. I'm showing you when. Like here, I can pass this player 5 also. Number I can take again. What do you say? You're not replying.
Yeah.
Or for last, I can use same number is fine, right? So it will
Yeah.
print what?
Yeah.
Same thing 2 times. Understood? Like here I'm
Mm-hmm.
passing. If you pass 8, so it will print 800, 800. First time it is printing when you are calling this printer. Second time when you are calling it, because definition is always same, which is going to multiply your number by 100.
Okay.
Clear? Like here, this is the object, right? Can I say this is object,
Yes.
guys? This is
Yeah.
Player.
this is representing. You have to say yes. This
Yes.
is
Yes.
The player.
representing an instance of a class. That is correct. Representing. This is representing what?
Mm-hmm.
It's not coming.
It's representing the instance.
This is representing an instance of the class, right? That's fine. This is the. So basically, this you can think big thing. It is a instance of an anonymous class which has method definitions. Clear? So guys, like this object I am assigning into the reference interface, then interface I am passing, right? Hello? Like
Yep.
this object I am passing into the interface, and this interface I am passing, and this interface is held by another interface here, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you tell me, instead of storing this object into reference, I can directly pass it. Oh my God, it's become very weird. Can you see this?
Yeah.
What I did?
You basically pass the reference.
This is the anonymous class. It is made from new player by overriding the method, and this is the method definition. So instead of holding it in a reference variable and
Mm-hmm.
reference variable you are passing later, so you can directly pass it. Now it's become very weird. Yes,
Yeah.
because this is lambda, and lambda is going to pass into the interface. Same thing, man. Whatever you are
It'll
writing
work
over
just
here,
like that.
yeah, this you are passing into the method parameter, and it is going to be held in this argument. That's it. So when you are calling a method and you are passing this lambda expression is going to be, if I show you, so I can say like that. Okay, can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, same thing, right? So here you are assigning into the interface. Same way you can pass this lambda to the method parameter as interface. Make sense? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. And not this much only, man. There is many way to do it. Let me show you. Like here in the same example, this whole definition you can pass as a parameter. What is it? New player and all you can replace. Oh, can you see this?
Yep.
The same thing. You are storing this in this, and you are passing it. Then you can directly pass it. Very
I,
weird, right?
yeah, that's very. I don't think I'll ever do that because that just looks so confusing.
Yeah, but if you, when you do the practice, you love it. Understood? Hmm. I'm making anonymous class on the fly and I'm passing as a parameter immediately. Because here's same thing, right?
It's too much.
When when you are passing, when you are holding the anonymous class definition in the interface and you are passing it, then you are happy, right? So same thing I'm doing, right? So instead of, you know, holding this definition in a variable, you can directly pass it to the method parameter, right? So you have seen all this weird syntax. Please go and do the practice. So I have done with.
Your separate program will be easy to follow.
Okay, no, not a problem. Good suggestion. So that's why I'm saying you guys can always suggest me, okay? So it will not take much time to me, okay? But you can guide me. Somebody saying why you are not making separate program. Let me do that. In this, I'm just going to keep the simple one. This much is fine, right? It's okay? Simple?
Yeah.
Now, second syntax, I'm going to write in the separate program. I'll take it. Like here, don't worry. I'll make it simple really now. It is player 2 and as you know, I can make it GP player, right? GP, because you cannot use the same interface 2 times. So what I can do is, help me, GP player, GP player. I change everywhere, sir. Like here I'm calling it normal way,
Right.
and here I'm calling
By using
yeah,
the calling it
yeah,
inside of the function, right?
yeah. You are passing whole this anonymous method definition, anonymous class as a parameter, right? And here you are passing lambda, whole lambda, right? Same thing, man. It is up to you. Either you want to store this lambda in a variable, then you pass the variable. Clear? So this is global rule. What global rule is? Either you can hold your anonymous class definition in a variable and you can pass the variable, or you can directly pass this definition as a parameter. Like here, if I show you a lambda, I'm passing directly, and this lambda, if I want, right, what I can do, if I want this lambda, I can hold into the interface, yes, and then you can call the method, yes, it is up to you, right, how you want to do it. Make sense to you?
Yes.
Yep. Done. So now I wrote the 2 separate program. I hope now it is not confusing. See guys, if you go and do the practice in my session, attending session is not important, and it is not also important when I'm starting a session, when I'm closing it, right? Doesn't matter. You can note down somewhere also, right? Whatever I'm teaching you, if you are able to understand that much, in the last you can say, hey Nagin, whatever you have taught me, I know everything, but I'm not confident. It will be never possible.
Yeah, I mean, I understand most of this. It's just some of the putting the anonymous function inside the function that just maybe once I practice it, it won't be confusing. But right now, it just feels very
That's
confusing.
right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Of course, I know the thing already and I'm doing daily all those things. That's why I'm confident, right? So that's why I'm telling you one thing again and again. Go and do the practice. I'm not saying go and read the book. I'm not saying go and watch the recording, right? Don't do anything. Go and do the practice, right? If you're confused, note down, your question and discuss with me, right? Guys, you know what is the best way of learning? Best way of learning is asking question with me. Ask questions. Again, yesterday I was doing it. I got confused. Could you please help me to understand? Of course. You just utilize me in that way. Fine. Now let me tell you what is the good thing with you. Guys, when you are learning something, normally when you are stuck, nobody is going to help you. But here benefit is whatever problem you have, I have solution for that. 100% I'm telling you, right? If you ask some question, I don't know. Suppose I don't know, right? I will go and read it and get back to you. Not a problem, right? But you ask the questions. Fine. So you never think if I ask the question, he can answer it. It's not your job. Your job is only asking questions. Fine. And don't say yes if you don't understand. If you don't understand, you say again, I don't understand. So I'll try today. If I'm not able to explain you right today, I will try tomorrow. Clear, guys? Done. Now, after this, next topic is in Java. What I said? In Java 8, we have a ready-made functional interface that we have to learn. What I said? We have ready-made functional interface. Oh my God. Hey, my dear friends, do you think we are going to make our own functional interface? No, no, no. What is it? Java 8 already, Java 8 already have ready-made functional interface, which we can use it. Am I correct? So we have couple of function interface. I'm going to explain you only one. First interface which I'm going to teach you, which is provided by Java, is supplier. What is it?
Supply.
Supplier. And you need to learn all this supplier demo. Please don't type it. I told you yesterday, when I'm teaching something, you just take tea or coffee and sit idle and be happy also. Hey, what I'm going to teach you, supplier. See, the supplier is a functional interface. Let me show you. What? Supplier is a functional interface offered by Java 8. What supplier says? Supplier says, I am the interface. Hey, supplier is saying, I'm functional interface. What I do? This interface says, I do not take anything, but I return general type. Oh, what he says? Sir, reply. This functional interface says you have to just mug like this. It says, let me write it. Like this says, I will not take anything, but I will return T type. So how you can use it? Like if you want to use supplier, I can write supplier, and here you can write the return type. What you want to return from it? A string, assume, right? So you can write supply. You guys confused or you got my point? New, what you can write? Supplier. And curly bracket open and close. And here you can write semicolon. And what you can write here? Like here, supplier, it is generics, right? Then you have to write here string also.
String, yeah.
And this is important. If you forget it, it will not work. Public T means string, right? You replace it. Get. So what it is going to return?
Result.
Supplier means, as name suggests, hey, I'm going to supply the data. What kind of data? You decide. Left side interface decide you want to return customer, integer, double, customer, user, blah, 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 blah. So what I'm going to return, man? Finally, Mr. Nagendra. This is my shortcut name. Oh, hello. Now, same thing, how I can write, guys? Please help me. I can write in many flavor, right?
Yeah.
Since it is based on functional interface in MS class, I can replace as a Lambda. Lambda says blah, blah, blah.
Get rid of that. Yep. Get.
Yeah. And here, input parameter, this and semicolon, right?
Oh, you don't need to put get?
I mean, here we don't have parameter, right? Method name, we never write. We only start with the parenthesis and parameter. In this, parameter is not there. So next syntax is, it is only one line. What you can do? You can omit the parenthesis also, right? So you can omit the parenthesis and return, and eventually it will become this much. Got it? Oh, oh, so you see the syntax? Syntax is saying no parameter and returning something, right? Depend on this. If it is a string, then you have to return a string. So let me write another lambda on the basis of that. Like here, if I write here integer, then what you have to return, man?
Number.
Number. If you want to here, return dog, then what you need to do?
Dog with certain.
Here you have to return dog object.
Yeah, dog.
you have to make some dog class as a parameter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Class dog. I hope I'm not making confuse you. Integer each, and you have to write the constructor, right? Dog, right? Parameterized constructor. Yes. No? Integer each. I know I'm doing fast. This dot each equals to each. No? Got my point?
Yes.
Yep. No? Done. Do you understand the supplier? If somebody write the lambda, you should understand the supplier. You should understand this is lambda for what? Clear? If anywhere I'm writing no parameter, I'm writing and I'm returning something. So what do you understand? This is lambda for supplier. You would say, hey, again, this is supplier. This is India. Hey, this is lambda for what?
String.
No, you're not replying. This is lambda for supplier,
For
which is
supplier.
which is supplying a string type. You're not replying. Actually, you have to develop the capability. By seeing lambda, you should able to tell me it is based on which function interface.
Supplier.
Supply.
Right?
Supplier.
So let me write more. If I'm not taking any parameter and I'm returning 100, it is supplier. That's correct. Anything, right? Customer, it is supplier because it is not taking anything and supplying the data. What you have to write right side? Supplier
Supplier,
and data type.
customer,
C.
and
Done. You have to develop this kind of practice. Okay, done. So tomorrow agenda is, tomorrow I'm going to teach